Yo, what's good? We back again, season 2, episode 8.
Yup.
We got a but man not guest. We got a big,
our mommy.
big guest.
It's one of only.
Yeah, this is our mommy, the Lord.
I was just looking over there.
Our sister.
Yeah, but you know, y'all don't know this, but like we had her in a particular episode.
Yeah.
Probably like top 5, bro. I'ma always go
Top
to this.
3.
Yo, after the season is over, I'ma leave you alone.
Yeah.
I'ma always go to. I'ma always go to.
But mind you, it's not. It's, if we have a like, other than this setup, and I knew prior, you know, I would have never happened. That would have never happened.
Yeah.
It's just it had to be that one in time moment, you know.
Right.
Like God aligned it to be a
I mean,
lesson.
it was on a Sunday we recorded them.
Yeah, it was a
Sunday.
Sunday.
After
It was
church, I
Sunday.
remember.
Yeah, like
Everybody
everybody was here.
dressed.
Not really, but
Either way, you were dressed to impress.
You
At least
was-
to step out.
Yeah, like
Right.
He was a good, you know, Dustin, but you know, Moses got the rank.
Everything check and
and
half of the
step recording.
audience is.
It was not even half, more than half. Imagine recording for over an hour when you only get like 20 something minutes.
Yeah.
me and Moses.
Yeah, but you know, this is.
We could have made that episode if we had time. We could have been like, Chinese said this.
bring everybody.
But yeah, man, this is Esther.
One and only.
Let them know who you are, Miss.
Well, my name is Esther. I went to Owens Jones High School, and I'll be going to Towson University. I'm also a hairstylist. Yeah, that's about it.
She's top 5 hairstylists in Baltimore, man.
DMV.
No cap.
Top
DMV,
one.
no cap.
Book her.
Not even top one.
For your
The
appointments.
best.
Right.
Top 5, not even number 5.
Bro. Too easy, bro.
But yeah, man, how's y'all, like, you know, bro, Moses, we haven't seen you since the accident, bro.
Talk to
Low
us.
key.
Talk to the people,
Low
bro.
key. I keep my business in a circle, but like with this one, it's been like a big statement of like me not showing up for 2 episodes. I mean, it would be like a week
but-
timeline. So
We haven't seen you for 2 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like for an episode, you guys haven't seen me. It's just a little, you know, inconvenient situation happened. Just had to settle, and it was a day before recording too. So you know, it's just like I couldn't do anything. I got out of it, but it's just things happen. So although this week been a little chill, getting ready to settle down, pack my stuff, finish kind of semi-shopping yesterday, so just looking forward to leave on a good note and know that I will be taken care of.
Right.
Yeah.
How about you on test? I was last week.
Last week was chill for real. I didn't really work. That was like my lazy week. I didn't like, I was so overwhelmed with like the school, going back to school and stuff, so I didn't really like take in appointments or anything. But it was a cool little week. I was going out a lot, more than usual.
Yeah.
But this following week is gonna be mad busy though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been a really relaxed week.
Right. How about you, bro?
My week has been good, you know. I've been just doing stuff I usually do. Taking more work, because I know like I'm about to get ready for school, so
Right.
I'm just trying to just get it done and get it right.
Right. Last week, Tuesday we saw Cordell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw.
I wasn't able to do that. I was kind of still.
You set him up?
No.
They
we
saw him off college.
Yeah, I wasn't able to be part of that. You know, it was just.
We
oof.
saw our
I
brother
was like,
off, man.
oof.
We saw our brother off.
That was
man.
last week.
Yeah, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
It's only
It's
5
cool.
hours away.
But yeah, shout out Corday, man. We miss you.
Oh, T, man.
Miss you, man.
Miss you, bro. But like, you know, everybody leaving for college now. It's getting real out here, bro.
Yeah.
It's really getting real.
You better really go in their own ways.
You see,
Yeah.
it's getting dry. All the Atlanta clerk, the Morehouse, man. Hey,
Okay.
Everybody leaving though.
yeah, they enjoying.
For the better though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's just like I'm in a town, like, you know, just look and, you know, focus every distraction, try to get out of the way as much as possible. You know,
Right.
you know, summer, yeah, you're fun. Before summer, yeah, you're fun. You know, now just lock in. Just lock in, man. You know.
Summer was fun.
Remember whose child
2
you are.
hours
That's what I'm
away.
gonna say. Remember whose child you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't understand.
Because in
what
college,
kind of
it's
household
gonna
you
be
come
like,
from?
yeah, it's
Because in
freedom,
college,
it's
yeah,
independence.
yeah,
And people,
and people
will know how
get
to
yeah,
handle
people get
it.
over, they get to overdo things and just get over their head. They don't
Well,
remember like what household they come
For one is like, I have independence. I've always had independence. It's like
So you won't overdo, but like it's a lot of college people that are going to college right now. They never really had that freedom.
Yeah.
That
So
exposure.
they're not exposed to it. They're gonna want to like overdo it.
One thing though is like it's are you showing what you're going there for? Because
I mean, look,
people go to
people,
learn.
people are different. Like, you get there, it's a different atmosphere. You like, bro, I can't have enough of this. But some people get there and be like, this is not what I want. I just come here and do what I want to do, and just they stay on the right track.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's why it's hard. College is hard for some people. It's not.
I just think it's like I'm gonna miss the presence of people around me. Like
Yeah.
even though I can do anything I want, it's like, you know, at times I just think it would be crazy for me to walk into my dorm room at like 10 and like my sister bugging me or like my mom, all that would just be like, what? Where am I? You feel
Yeah.
me? But
Peace and quiet.
yeah.
For me,
Either
it's
way,
like-
I could always come sleep and be like a week and then just transport from there.
Right.
Yeah, but for me, it's like you're gonna have time because you're gonna have more time.
Too much time.
Yeah, and it's like me, I'm trying to like just plan and be like, what would I do with all this much time? Because like your parents is not gonna be on you. Like, you're on your own now.
Right.
And so it's like a lot of things that I know I would do and stuff I'll just get started with.
That's good. That's good. All right, let's get into the guests. You know,
Oh yeah.
you know this
A specialty.
yeah, like, you know, like, give us a rundown, about you, the hairstylist business, everything.
So you want me to tell you about the hairstyling business?
No,
No.
just you and how you
How you
as a
guys-
person correlate
Okay,
that
yeah.
business. Like, how did
How
you
did
get
you-
started?
Yeah.
with everything?
Oh, okay. That's a good one because like I never really learned.
Hey.
I'm looking at the camera, right?
Yeah.
I never really learned how to like braid. So I was always like, like my mom told me like I always like just touching on people's hair right from like when I was a little kid. Like so I was always putting my mom's hair, and she never really let me. So she got me like this doll head that I usually like this mannequin head that I usually used to just braid. And then my sister like in Nigeria we go to school we call different hairstyles like every 2 weeks. So I tend to do my sister's hair. Shout out to my sister. I definitely use her hair for like practice and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, so I started using my sister's hair and like my mom Walker's hair as well. Like I used to do a lot of people's hair, but I never really used extensions to braid. I just braided like people's natural hair, like twists and regular braids and just cornrows. And then I got hair about like approximately 5 years ago, and I started doing my sister's hair. And you know, my aunt was like, you know, you should just start doing this, like, and just start making extra money. I was like, you know, that's not a bad idea. So like, I started doing it using extensions, and I worked at this shop, this Unique Touch. I worked there for like the summer. Shout out to Unique Touch. I worked there for the summer, so like I kind of like picked up on like 1 or 2 things, and I started doing it on my own. And I made my Instagram page, and I started getting clients. I just started getting better and better. And yes, I'm here now. Stop at Esther and Co. By the way.
That's good. Like,
Cold.
how was your journey been through? Like meeting people, like have you formed some relationships
Definitely
through that? Like,
with my clients.
yeah, like
Like it's a lot of people like okay, so it's a lot of people I knew from middle school. You know when you know somebody but like you never really had a conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like I know you. You used to go to Suburb, right? So I was like, and from there we built the friendship actually. Like I've had a lot of friendships coming from my clients. Like now it's just they're not just clients, they're actually like my friends. And it's crazy. You actually get to form like good relationships. You'd be surprised how much friends I have. Hairstylists.
For one is like, if anything, you know, one thing business people always say is like, they could always reach out to their client. Is there any particular like client could be like, oh, you could hit them up, they hook you up with nails, or
Yeah, some of my clients are also like they have their own business. Some of them they do lashes, nails, wigs. Me not being able to do wig, and obviously like I would like
so
Yeah, that networking.
Yeah, that
yeah,
networking.
so the connection is there. So I do braids. Don't want to do the hair, they hit me up. I want to do my nose, I hit them up. Like supporting each other type stuff.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, I was like, did you grow as a person through it, like, and everything, like? So basically, if you're doing something, like, you learn more about yourself like doing this, I learned something about myself. Like, oh yeah, I'm the type of person like I like stuff to be, organized, done on time. We should know ahead of time and everything. Like,
well,
you learn certain stuff about yourself.
I don't know, because like braiding has kind of been like part of my personality right from the start.
I mean, yeah, but like doing it as a business now, that's different.
It's been a business though.
Mm.
So it's like,
what do you mean it's been a business?
At what
that
point
was
did you
cold.
want to be like, okay, I could take this to the next level? Because for me, I remember back then, I knew people did hair, but then when I seen your studio and on Instagram, I remember the first time I seen your studio on Instagram, I'm like, damn, Esther's doing this for real now. It's
it was first.
I've been wanting to do it for real. Like, it's just like now, like I said, like we were talking about earlier, you do stuff step by step. I started doing it, and then I looked into like just getting backgrounds and stuff, literally. But if there's a time where I actually like want to do this, like I knew for a fact that I really want to do this, was about like 2 years ago. For a fact, like before I was just doing it to make extra cash, but now it's like I really want to do this.
And you invested in.
I'm investing in it. Yeah, it's growing.
Put the studio. And put the logo. Yeah, I remember.
Definitely, like
first time I
about 2
seen it, I
years
was like,
and it's still growing.
But
God.
of course, for being plain, how as the would you say you're transitioning? By the way, Esther is a freshman incoming college student in Towson
University.
How do you want to transition your business with that? Like,
I still don't know for sure yet, because like my classes are like mostly afternoon classes.
Right.
I'm still trying to like change stuff, because if it's afternoon classes, it starts at 1. Hairstyles take time. It take about 6 hours, 7-8 hours. So if I was to start in the morning, I'm not gonna finish on time to make it for class.
Right.
And my classes, some of them end at like 6 o'clock, so I'm not gonna be able to start at 6 and finish at midnight. So it's like I'm still trying to work around that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I start doing hair in Towson, I'm definitely gonna make like more friends, be more social. But like
So stopping was not an option.
Stopping is not enough at all. I don't care how tight my schedule is. I'm gonna make time to do this.
Right.
That's key.
It's not an option at all.
That's key.
Yeah,
I mean, I can add to the hustle, of course. Like, if I cannot, even if it's weekends, I could do it. I can always like add to my hustle daytime, for like the weekdays. But hair, I'm not stopping it.
Me being around women, like I hear every time they always like, some women always bad mouth like, oh, she don't even do this certain hairstyle right. She don't do this right. Like, look the way she did this person here. Like, have you ever had?
I never had a bad experience with a client.
I'm not talking about bad experience with a client. Like someone tell you like, Esther, they saying something about this.
I never had that.
Dang.
It's always I saw this girl hair, and she was like, oh yeah, you did it. It's always word of mouth. Referring me, but it never really got to the point where, oh yeah, she fucked up my hair, like she didn't even do it right, this and that. She just started me this. It never got to that point. Like, I'm the kind of person, if you're sitting on my chair, I need you to get up satisfied. I want to be able to give you what you asked for. If I'm not able to, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I cannot do this. I'm not gonna like fuck up your hair. Go to somebody. I can refer you to somebody that can do it good. Because there's certain hairstyles I'm also good at, and there's certain one I'm still trying to better. So it's like, if I know that you want this and you want it to look like this, and I cannot give you that look, I'm gonna refer you to somebody else.
Right.
So I tend to do what I'm good at most of the time. I'm still working on like
customer service
and stuff.
That's smart.
But I never really had like bad.
She's not greedy or whatever. Like when the money started coming in, like
that just mean like, I could just do whatever I want. But I don't like that.
But like when the money started coming in, did anything change like with business and?
I don't want to sound like it been coming in. It's like
hair money. By the way, can we talk about us guys? Let's get into doing women's hair. Okay?
I don't know how to do it.
I'm saying like for guys that on TikTok that does it, bro. Do you see the life they be? They looking like they being sponsored by their sugar mommies. Like, bro, they come in BMW or some Fendi designers. But not to this is about to be us here. One thing that hits me all the time is how she turned people 10 out of 10. Talk about before and after. How do we feel about that as a man? Like,
wait, like what do you mean?
Like the process of saying, I'm not saying nobody's ugly, but traction. But somebody you won't expect and be like, you come across her on her page, they got their hair done, everything, and then you're just like tantalized.
So pretty much, it's pretty much trying to say like when they come in looking all not
Before
their
and
best,
after.
not their best. And then after that, just looking like, damn.
Yeah,
I
how
can
you do
change
that?
that.
Yeah.
I just do the hair. I don't have anything to do with the looks. I just do the hair. 9 times out of 10, I'm not even going to lie. 9 times out of 10, it be the clients. They be pretty. They be pretty. It's just them. The hair is just a plus.
Right.
So it's like,
I feel you. But like me, one thing I don't understand is, I mean, yeah, the time it takes and everything, but like the gap of amount from a man's hair to a woman's hair,
yo, it's
Just
crazy.
I gotta get a little shape up.
It's crazy. Okay, now this is gonna be good because we've been dabbing around and
Yeah,
everything.
right.
So like, how do you feel about a woman saying it's the same thing as her paying for a man's hair as a man paying for her hair?
It's not the same thing.
Because us guys, we trying to braid hair. Me specifically, I've done my hair multiple times. And shout out, you know who you are that does my hair off and on. But like, it's like, if I was to say I'm paying $20
For what?
for twists or
Yo.
braid, how do you come off with
You
that?
say you're paying $20 for
Yes, for my haircut money.
Oh, your haircut. This is why
Wait, I don't even know what's the range of price for doing
for doing hair.
like.
That's the thing. It depends on the.
Depends on
Okay. It depends on the size, the length, everything got to do with it.
Oh.
If I was to do this on a client, small, this is what? Thigh length, knee length.
Oh, the length too. You have
The
to
length,
consider
hell,
that.
bro. Yes, of course. Okay,
And
give me
is
1
it per
second.
hour?
Hey,
Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the
Yo, she really fun. Okay.
let me pull up the price chart. Okay, so this is small knee length, right? Small knee, $500.
Wow.
I'm sorry, you know how much time it takes?
Out there, bro?
So it's
Damn.
how do you determine?
Yo,
I got it. I told you this business is booming.
Is it per hour?
I
or
need 2 clients in a day.
not per hour?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I do. 2 clients in a day and I'm done. That's the raps.
But can we?
So okay. Now,
Wait.
No, relax.
Don't think too much of it.
Don't think too much of it. Don't think.
As a business,
Right.
your business.
Mm.
So how do you that 500 right? Do you get their hair too for that?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been gunning
Oh.
into. I'll provide the hair. Mind you, my sister worked with me, so she got to get a cut. So by the time I give her a cut, I provide the hair, the gel, the this and that. I'm barely getting like $300
So,
to
like,
something. So it's like
right.
it's not like I'm getting the $500 full. So that's what people. So that it's just
The
different.
labor cost is there.
Yeah.
Plus
That's
the
one thing about being an
expense of-
entrepreneur because there's certain things that comes with it. You
Right,
gotta
you
provide
have to cut,
stuff.
you have
Yeah.
to
So some
pay your
people-
employees.
Yeah.
So what about other? I mean, you probably know some other stylists too. Like, do they charge that 500 and people bring hair and everything?
Okay.
Yeah.
They probably don't charge as much as 500, but not all hairstylists provide the hair. So
Or
if they
the
don't provide,
service that you provide.
yeah, some of them don't provide the hair, but they don't charge as much. But like the place I used to work for, Unique Touch, this I'm doing $500, probably charging like $750.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably charging $800,
Damn.
and people will pay for that.
Damn.
There's people out here that would actually pay for your service as long as your service is
Quality.
good.
Quality.
You provide good customer service. You have good
Y'all hear
quality.
that?
man.
Get quality.
And it lasts.
man.
Yeah.
Get quality. Quality will take you far in terms
Kiki
of your
stylist.
price.
Coming
Coming out.
Yeah,
bro.
March.
No, the journey stylist. All you know is our name. Alright.
Get you
Yeah.
right.
We do everything,
We
bro.
do everything.
Coming in.
Nails.
We need to get them.
We'll talk about nail service.
Lash
hair,
He
lashes.
does nail, who does lashes, how to
Yep.
get hair.
Niggas
Yes.
ain't
We
doing
all
that.
have to serve.
Yeah, I see. I got a
Yo.
long fingers for it.
But then again, you cannot just be out here charging outrageous.
Hey, we don't care.
You cannot charge 500 for medium knotless. Let's be so for
Okay.
real.
And let's again look at this faces.
Yeah.
You gotta sit with.
Yeah, you get to sit with all these lovely guys, you know?
But people out here are actually charging like 1,300.
Mm.
I saw it on TikTok.
Wow.
No, that was actually
That's
that
on
video
TikTok?
I'm talking about. I
That's
saw it
on
on
TikTok?
TikTok,
All right.
and this lady was charging 1,300. For what?
Okay, let's be honest. I feel like Atlanta and Florida. Wait. Atlanta and
car.
Wait, Atlanta and Florida have prices like that though.
Yes,
Like
it's
they really
crazy
do.
because even me as a hairstylist, I'm like, damn, if I'm getting that, I cannot even. My heart would not even take that from me. That's somebody's rent right there.
That's somebody's rent.
This is for the price I just said 500 for. She's charging for the price I said 500 for, she's charging 1,300. I'm here like, I'm not even charging enough. That's what it's looking like.
Right.
And it's too much.
It's still look.
So-
it all as an entrepreneur, right? Like, it all depends on the area you're at.
Mhm.
Like,
I guess if the studio she's
clients-
in, if it's expensive,
Right.
your clients are top people.
if your clients matter too, like
What you got?
when you get to a certain age, right? Like let's say you're in your 20s, 21, 22, 23, your clients will be like people that are working, getting
Yeah.
Yes,
Not
but-
just that.
but you cannot
their
just
looks-
see them.
But one
yeah, I know
thing
you can't
is,
just be them, but most of your clients will
From
be people,
high tops.
Like if you
our
get-
target audience would be those that need their interaction in
Right,
person,
right.
like sales pitch person, like a woman that's hair done, nails, bro. She tell me to buy something,
Word.
I'm buying it. You feel me?
Word.
That's the only thing that I think the target audience, like you were trying to explain right there, is like it's a key because like
Yeah.
you appealing to like the high schooler, but
Yeah,
you're going to
because that's the
different
age
level.
she is.
Yeah,
That's the
And
level.
I
Right.
guess different people know how to do the business.
Like this how it is. Like guys that are barbers.
Oh,
like,
right.
our
Let's
age,
talk about that.
Their clients are most people our age.
Our
you see
age.
guys that like in a barbershop. Excuse me, guys that in the barbershop and everything. If you see them OGs in the barbershop, you see who be going to them. Them OGs be going to.
But one thing though is like the middle range of 20, 30s, people are liking to come to their crib though. That's where it's like the service at low
Home
key.
service?
Let's be home service.
Shit.
For guys,
How
for
much
barbers,
you charge?
barbers can do that though.
I don't do home service. That's
Mm.
inconvenient. But I am doing home service tomorrow though.
Okay.
That's the
I don't-
extra. I don't do home service. Home service is like when I take my
She
stuff
show
and
up
go to
there.
the person's house
you never
and,
had home
and
service
service
barber
them.
treatment before?
No.
I did. It's fun.
Wow.
You service them at
Must
their
be
convenience,
nice.
so they're convenient in their own space. But it's inconvenient in me, so like I'm gonna charge you
But
extra
you,
for that.
you in Korea.
Definitely. So
Of course.
it's definitely like $100 extra.
But you
gas.
Shout out my
My
guy.
gas money.
in
She lives like
in
36
Atlanta
minutes
right
away.
now.
Huh?
He used to give me
She lives
all
like
the
36
home
minutes away,
service.
so I have to go over there. I'm gonna pay for, mind you, it's me and my sister
Man,
too,
it's fun. I just sit down there.
and live room.
I sit down
I mean, it's when I get
In your
there,
convenience.
on the TV right there.
Yeah.
Right now. We just
Alright,
chatting, bro.
that's more nice. That's more
So
nice.
it's like it's in their convenience, but it's inconvenient to you, so you gotta charge them extra for that.
Right.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't do home service though, but I'm gonna start. It's good money.
Hey, either way, whatever brings the bag.
Yeah.
What's it's looking like. But
Me too.
another thing though is like to the extent of how what do you think this industry has for people? Like, do you? I know that it's not gonna die out, but like
Like
Never
it's,
gonna
not, it's
die.
never
okay,
gonna die. It's
that I
never.
know. Okay, I was just
Everybody
I was
else
just,
wanna
Everybody
go.
need
I was
Yeah,
just saying in
that-
business terms, you know. There's always like, oh, the house prices this year is booming, but next year is gonna be low. But like, do you ever encounter moments where like shit is dry?
Oh, like,
there
I
wasn't.
know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
There
Yeah,
been-
obviously, like when it comes to like business and stuff, like it's like summertime. Hair be booming.
Mm.
Everybody need break. Nobody want wig where it's hot. Nobody want all that. But winter time, people get to do wigs. But I don't mean like you won't get clients. You get clients, but not as much.
Much,
as,
much.
So
winter
there's a
time. So
season
it's
for
season
it.
for it. But then again, not really.
but look at
Esther-
it. I feel like around this time now, like
Right. Before
in the past,
school,
in the past 3
Right.
years, hair has been
Big.
yeah. Cause
The
look,
growth
look,
has been
you know,
consistent.
cause it's boys and girls now.
Oh yeah, because guys are getting
Yeah,
that's
like
true.
before, guys just
You
want
feel
the,
me?
the
I need my
wave,
hair
everything.
Yeah, but
now
now
they want everybody want
guys-
dreads,
Locks.
everybody want sweats,
Right.
everyone.
Hey,
Guys are getting
So, like-
oh, that's true.
Around next 5, something else will come out.
Definitely.
Something
Right.
else will come out, and guys will probably like
drift that way.
drift out. And you know, some girls that like to they like to follow the trend too.
Mm-hmm.
They'll
They will
drift
drift
that
out
way.
that way.
Yeah, but those have
Either way,
customers.
it's vice versa because there's been women who cuts hair too. Let's not get that twisted. It's like it's just the task is tedious for different reasons. First, you're using your physical fingers and hand to braid somebody's hair. That's a lot of technique.
Yeah,
But
like,
versus
Gotta be
just
honest.
little, you know what I mean? That movement.
But then
That's-
again, you would think. Let me tell you one thing about handwork. You would think it's easy until you get doing this shit, bro.
Mm.
It, like people, like I really had a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you just make $500 from just standing all day and just doing it." I was so.
I mean,
That's the same thing.
I mean, I understand because you know back in the day I used to have the dog. I ain't gonna lie. No,
Ah,
I'm dead serious, bro.
okay.
I have 2 sisters, right?
Oh yeah.
2 sisters. I should learn how to braid hair. The little 3. This whole
Three, that's the 3.
3 strands.
Yeah,
3
3 strands.
Like if take me back, bro, give me 2 months. I'm gonna be nice. 2 months, bro.
I'm trying to tell you,
Give
it's
me
not
training
as easy as people
when-
think it
it's
is.
not easy.
It's
A
not
lot of people
easy.
think, oh,
Long
you
braid.
Bro, yeah.
Like I started with the big, when you first start, be thick.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
when I
yeah.
started learning the
small-
tiny,
oh.
those ones, the
And then
skinny
you
ones
do it
are
for a long
hard,
period
bro.
of
Might as well chop it, bro.
Gotta do it all the way down.
Yeah, like
but I mean, but like, as you go, your speed increase. But I'm sorry, no matter how fast you go, I'm sorry for that. Seriously, it takes a long time. Your shoulders are gonna hurt.
Oh.
Your legs are gonna hurt. You're standing for long hours. But me, I'm the type of person. I don't like taking a lot of breaks. I like to get it over with.
Yeah.
In and out.
Yeah.
I don't have time to waste. So like when somebody told me that, oh, you making all that just for standing, I looked at her like, girl, if you don't shut up, let me get at you, bro. That shit hits me off.
But onto the clients, right?
Right.
On the now, you know what I mean? You don't want to talk about it, but your encounterment with the biggest client you have. How that went?
It was, oh my god, it was actually a good experience. She came with her dog. Mind you, I hate.
Yeah, can we
offense.
mention who this is?
Her name is Lil Mo.
Lil Mo, you feel me? If you,
Yeah,
you
right.
know.
She came. I think she's a singer.
Yeah.
She came with a dog.
Somebody showed me.
I was trying to keep my cool. I don't like animals. No offense. I am not a big fan at all. So I mean, it kind of. I kept my pace up. Like I was trying to get her out immediately because that dog was moving around, barking and doing all this extra stuff. I'm here like she be better not poop on my floor. I don't care about all that. But she brought her dog. She was cool actually. It was like a really cool, nice. I didn't know who she was until like people started talking about it.
Right.
I mean, like when she DM'd me, I saw her followers. I'm like, okay, she must be a really popular person. But like, I never really knew her or anything. And they were like, oh, you did Lil Mo's hair. I'm like, oh yeah, I did. And she was actually really cool. But then again, it didn't really make a difference. It's the same price.
Right. Of course.
That's
That's the part where
That's
the clients you have, like the focus you have, that's the part where your pricing goes up.
Yeah.
But right now my focus is on like I have little kids, I have college students, everybody's managing. I cannot be charging her.
Yeah, plus you cannot be petty and charge her up
just because she has a little clout.
Right. For one thing is, the word of like affiliate goes far. Because how could you imagine somebody mentioning you?
It's Rosa's daughter. I did her daughter's hair. I didn't know if I was rude to her, like if I don't have a good customer service, I know that would not recommend me. Obviously, if the hair was not good. So that's why I'm saying hair's what I'm out.
Networking.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
See, that's one thing. Always be good to people.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't even know she was like.
Be so stuck up, like like you be to a point like you around somebody like somebody oh this person was stuck up, like you going around like y'all hanging out. Like you like, yo, please don't do this, please don't. Or like you meeting new people and you're just scared like this person
She's gonna
mess up.
So,
right.
Like people, man, this change,
bro. Because for one thing though, is the same thing I could say, like academically. Because one thing I've never not experienced is like teachers not saying, oh, he's this way, but if you put him up to the task, he got it. That's one thing that I've experienced in high school, and it's like gotten me far that I say I could get away with a lot of things that I did, maybe, right? But it's like one thing though is like that being put to your business is incredible. Like you never know.
Yeah.
Tiwa Savage. Tiwa Savage, not call me. I'm showing up to the door.
Yeah,
I'm doing home service, whatever.
I'm showing up.
I'm down for that.
I'm carrying the brush. That's all I got. I'm carrying the brush like this.
I'm gonna be like,
Tiwa Savage.
I'm gonna be like, I'm part of her,
Yeah,
like you can just
apprentices by lady.
You know what? I could probably be the home studio. I would sing her song. If she wanted David Doe,
I would be part of the club. This time, I'm like, well, what do you want to eat? What do you want?
Oh man.
Top tier A1 service, man.
Top tier 1 A1 service will get you far.
But yeah, like communicating with like, I'm like, so far, how many clients would you think you've had over the years?
Yeah.
Just
estimate.
I can't estimate.
Damn.
Like just estimate like 200.
Would you be saying like from high school days or just like?
So you're talking about like
per
this
year
year?
Or above a number.
Per year.
Say above it. Maybe if it's like.
Did you say like 200?
Or
over that.
Over 500. Okay.
Over.
Because
I'll say over.
She made over 10.
No.
Let's say
2.3 million.
I don't want you to relax. It's not that much. I'll say definitely more than 30 clients in a month.
Okay. 50 or
I guess 50 is reasonable.
Alright, so let's say like this. So out of all those clients, what have you learned about people?
Yeah.
So I'm sure each client taught you something like this. Give us
Definitely.
experiences. I know you always had good experiences like this.
Okay.
Put us on game too.
So, okay. So, like, I've had clients, like, when it comes to me, I'm so skeptical about my major in college because, like, I don't really think I need it, but I also want to just go to school.
Education's first.
And I have an African parent. So it's like every time, like my pastor daughter, for example, like I tell her, like I'm going to college for business administration major, and she's always like, well, I don't know. I have friends that like they did business administration, but like they don't really have good jobs. Little does she know that I'm not even really
looking forward to get a job in there.
I mean, like maybe get a job for support, but like that's not what I want to do for sure. So like me, I just want to pursue my business, but like get a degree on the other hand. So it's like whatever it is, I have something to fall back on.
You will learn from that degree,
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like, but I've also had clients that are telling me, "Oh, business administration. Oh yeah, it's really good. This and that. Like yeah, pursue this." Like definitely had the people discourage you from the business administration and people that actually encourages you. I have this one client. Oh my god. She literally taught me not to listen to what people have to say about whatever your major is gonna be, because like people can't, like you can easily get in my head. Right now, you can easily get in my head. You can easily just tell me, yeah, business administration is. I would just be like, all right, whatever. I'm not doing business administration no more because this person said
convincing you to.
It's very easy to just get in my head.
Right.
So she just taught me how to like
block that out.
Like I don't really care much about what you have to say or anything. But then again, you know, you try to make conversations with clients and it gets in deep and it's just
right. Can we be honest? Like for anybody pursuing business administration, please do have a set business in mind, because you're not implementing all the stuff you're learning, but you just not digesting the things that you're learning from classes, your courses. It's gonna only deplenish you from reaching your business goal. And like for anything, it's like all that information just go to gutter.
I just feel like it will teach you like the framework.
Yeah, of course,
you would have to implement something
into the
right.
Like you know, it teaches you certain like some words in business like most people don't understand. You might understand,
right?
Yeah, like
terminology.
Yeah, some terminology. That's important too.
Like
because you don't want to be signing a contract and you don't know all these words.
Or ROI. They ask you what your ROI in a year. You're like, return of investments. Like you feel me? But for one thing though, is I have beef with them type of people. As an economics major, I cannot see you like not tip to the iceberg but not fully committed. Like that's like halfway full, because at that point dive deep into finance, economics, or management service, or anything that's actually gonna prove to service. And like she said, yes, business administration won't provide a guaranteed job, because it's versatile, the same thing as mine. But it's just, if you want to get somewhere in life with your education and investment in time with college, you gotta make worth it. So one thing though is, it's good for the people that does it for the right reason, just like this. Because like for anything,
I'm not gonna lie, I have literally sat down and just thought about my whole life. Like, do I really want to do this? Because owning a business is a lot. You're starting from the scratch. You're building something up. So you could just be thinking like, I could be a travel nurse right now, but making bags. Being an entrepreneur, you lose and gain money at the same time.
Always.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed income.
You're your own boss.
You're your own. I mean, but it's so exhausting. Yeah. It's very overwhelming. Like sometimes I take 2 weeks off. I don't text nobody. I don't text my client. But yeah, our store is big. If you enter there right now, that thing, it would literally inspire you. Like walking like Keji has been like that day one.
Shout out KG too.
KG.
Another top tier.
Yeah, and she definitely told me to start working around tomorrow too. She definitely put me on.
Yeah. The plug.
But she was working as mine from the basement. They moved from the basement to a store on Liberty Road, and then from there they moved to this big one there. It's not too far from Home Depot.
So how did they open?
Can we hook up Auntie Maya?
The one at the Home Depot.
She's a businesswoman. She goes back and forth. Plus, she's still going to school for some medical.
That would be a jam if we have her on here.
But she just bought a beauty supply.
A beauty supply?
Beauty store, like where you go in and get extra shoe. Bro, I'm telling you, she's like.
But listen. Can we have her on here?
I don't know.
Wait. Around what age group is she?
She is a grown woman. She's in her 40s.
Oh. Either way, though, we
you
can
can
learn a
talk to
lot.
her. She can learn a lot from
Like,
me.
look.
Right?
The perfect spot would be go to.
Her shop is too chaotic for all that. She's having clients in and out.
I'm saying like
I'm talking 30 clients in a day.
I'm saying like the time she's not open.
Right.
They don't open Tuesdays.
So we could definitely open to work with
like,
that.
you know. And you be there, say I choose an inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
to my we want to.
No, but it sounds like you've already weighed out your other options. Like you said, you thought about being a traveler.
I thought about doing a travel. It's not, but I don't really like this stuff. But hearing how much they make is like, is it worth being an entrepreneur, going through all this, all this up and downs
That
just
would
to
be
get to the top?
But look though, entrepreneur, like this has a lot of room to grow.
It is
But
a lot
like
of room
that,
to
being a traveler is like
straight.
I'm not
that's a certain amount.
I'm not just saying travel nurse. I'm
Every
just
year.
saying
You know,
like
I'm saying
work,
weighed out other
all the other options, and it's just
career
not
stuff.
for me.
But what I would say is like this, right? As me, try being a travel nurse. Right?
I can't. That was just me looking at
So-
their
so
paper.
yeah,
That was me
yeah,
looking at the amount they make. I already
so-
weighed it out. I'm
oh,
just saying, like,
yeah.
yeah.
I thought you were still like trying.
I'm not
No,
trying
because
to figure out
I get
nothing.
it.
Oh, yeah.
I've like changed my majors like 20
It's not
times
for me.
now. It's
Like I remember back in sophomore
I don't know
year.
how y'all could do that because I came in compromise with mine. It's like it came to me.
I was supposed to be a
It came to me.
neurosurgeon.
Bro, you need to ask everybody. When Zach do a presentation in my Abbott class, you see me, I'm gonna be a surgeon. I'm going to John Hopkins. I said, girl, you a joke.
That's totally
You a
fine.
joke.
You can find yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong. I've changed myself so many.
story.
But it's like I know what I want to do though.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just
like-
that choice to make the decision. But it's
Yeah.
like you know what you want to do.
Yo, this is the funniest story, right? Like I always had this story. But I want to be a neurosurgeon. Like they be like, "Oh, why do you want to be a?" I'm like, I be telling them like, mad people in Nigeria.
Oh,
Yeah, you told me that. Like, that one's spiritual. That one is I'm like, I want to create an artificial brain.
wow. Do you know how long that would
Artificial
take?
brain. I was like, I was
Artificial
create
brain is
brain for
impossible.
people, like
Being
to like that's the reason I want.
You
In my mind, I'm like,
Yes,
You know, you
know.
Like looking back, it's like, what was I thinking?
For one though, it's like
I
me.
feel like our parents really kind of helped us make.
Like,
wanna-
yeah,
made
one of
us
the-
make that day.
yo, I was
realistic
I was trying to
realistic
find
decision,
something that
right.
I wasn't going for my parents. Like,
Oh,
I knew I was going for the money, but then I got to run this down in the magnet and stuff, right? Yeah, with a magnet. I just started at the years I gotta spend in school.
Okay.
Years,
Half of
That-
your life.
no money, no
And
money,
then you get out
12
debts.
years. 12 years of education.
no money for all those years, bro.
But
That, like, I
either
feel
way,
like-
the job is gonna pay out.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is.
But I feel like
but look though,
You have to
medicine is
ask
like
yourself, is that your
gambling.
passion?
Is that your passion?
Medicine is
Yo.
like gambling. You only 1% of people that graduate that year
Damn.
get picked into a working this thing.
Mm.
Imagine going to school all those. I'm not sure if I got the percentage right, but not everybody gets a match. Not everybody gets a
Of
match.
course, right? Getting
Yeah.
into med
That's
school,
because the
getting
passion's
into
not
a
for
hospital
everybody.
residence.
you
After
you gotta really like this.
After medical school, you got your residency, right?
Do residency,
yeah.
do
They
your
get
fellowship.
matched
Yeah.
to a certain hospital.
I don't do research.
You mean Grey's
Ah.
Anatomy?
Great anatomy.
Yeah.
Great anatomy. Definitely
I
taught me a
don't
lot.
know,
Yeah.
bro. For one, I was thinking more in line with when I came here, I got inspired with science fiction. Not science fiction, it's like science in general. I was so one with the whole moonwalk, space journey that America did, and I was like, I want to be a NASA astronaut, right?
What?
I had this whole goal in mind that I will go through high school. I will be in NASA. I would be in a junior NASA competing to be one of the like youngest, astronauts who ever done it. You know. Yeah, I know how to swim for that.
Was it
But what I'm saying is the technical idea and the level of smarts you gotta be is like you gotta be above the 1%. Like the actual fact or information, it's like you're a calculator, you're a computer. But one thing that inspired me after getting into middle school was I saw Elon Musk. You know, he got the same degree as me, but also got physics at the bystander. And this man did it out of, you know, entrepreneurship, and now he's a whole billion net worth of a private company, SpaceX, and like they provide rockets for NASA. So like, what does that tell you? Like, you could really just do hustle and tussle on the side to reach the goal, and you would get it. So like, I could be a contractor for NASA and go to space to do stuff with them. Not really affiliated.
Oh, but you won't have to go through the route.
Oh, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like me, I like the idea of being able to go to Mars, low key. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying that we've explored every corner of Earth, but like, imagine you are on a new planet. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
money no easy.
My thing is like, did you ever have a tussle with your mom?
My mom is the most loving. I am so lucky to have her because like she is so supportive. She is not one of the, no offense, African parents that you have to do medicine, you have to do this. Plus she's a businesswoman herself. She's a fashion designer. She sells clothes. So it's like my dad is also in business. It's like everybody in the family is in business. Like, what are we talking about? So she was definitely like she was even the one that gave me the idea to get that background thing. Like, you know, instead of taking pictures with the plain wall, why don't you just get something? She's so supportive. Like, oh, so what are you gonna study in school? Business administration. She would just literally just give you prayers to push you to do what you can do and just advise you. Like, that's what she does. Like, and she's so, and also we do long hours. So like, especially when we're going to school, you see some of her to be sleeping midnight. She'll come down. Aren't you guys done? You guys want something to eat? No, she's always just so. She's just there, supportive. And I just love that.
Mom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out, mommy.
But do you for anything though, like for people that don't have that, how do you think they could go about it by, you know, like proving to their parents?
Some people might even be sneaking just to do hair.
Right. That's
actually
true.
I had a story that. No, it was a TikTok actually. Well, I'm tripping. The mother was literally like, get a regular job. All you do is do hair. Literally cussed her daughter out for doing what she loves doing, and she is good at it. She's good at the stuff that I'm still learning. That's how good she is. Dang. That's how good she literally took my game. And I'm just like, bro, me personally, if I was the mother, I would literally be encouraging her and be sending her clients even instead of the mother was just discouraging her. But I don't know.
Wait, how old was the person? Like,
I'm not sure. I think she was still in high school or something. I don't know.
What?
Making that type of bread. You wanted to go.
She wanted to go out.
12
she was like, go get a job. All you do it all day. And
that's why I'm still living in that house.
Literally, I feel like you should be encouraging this girl.
That's why
she could go. She could go places.
Think long term.
They don't want to keep. They just want you to go to school, get a job, get a paying job, and be the same cycle
I really don't
over and over again. The same living paycheck to paycheck.
Systemic cycle.
I reject that mentality.
Man, we gonna break that cycle.
I don't know, like,
of course.
But then again, I feel like as a child, you should be able to have your own decision. You shouldn't have your parents or nobody pick your path. What do you like to do? If is this what you want to really do, it go ahead and pursue it. I mean, but always have a backup though. That's one thing.
Backup.
Always have something to fall back on.
Plan B, like,
don't be dumb. Like,
don't be dumb.
I listen to some people like in their stories like, oh, you were lucky. Like some guys, especially this football NBA players, they were like, it was always a plan. Hey man, I didn't have
no plan B. Be so for real. Let's be so for real. What if you break a leg?
What if that man went all night didn't get drafted? That's all.
You could break a leg right now and it's done. So you should always have a plan. Like actually, Corey did mention in the last episode saying, "Oh, he does track, but he has this for a plan B because he could wake up this morning and not be able to walk. If he cannot walk, what else? At least you have something to bring it in the bag, right? Yeah.
Not even just bringing the bag. It's just like the idea of like being so committed and unexpected encounterment just happen.
And right, like, anything can happen at any time. Yeah. Me even be that I'm doing braid. What if I, God forbid, I get an accident? This hand is gone.
Right.
I cannot use one hand to do braids, but at least I have something.
But one thing I know is like, I think our parents. We always thank our parents on this.
Of course.
This thing. Like I think our parents like they push education,
That's
to be first.
Right.
Look, every part of our physical body might not work for specific things we want. But our mind is
definitely powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, if we just doing something like, okay, you're working somewhere, like, God forbid, I'm paralyzed, everything, but they know me as a guy that is, smart. Like, ideas is crazy. And they just pay me money just to bring ideas to them.
Apple does that, though. Apple does that.
My mind is,
but Rover? Yeah.
Yeah, but look, if your mind is gone, your body is gone. Nine times out of
That's
10.
facts. That's facts.
But if your body is gone, you can still have your mind.
Word.
Yeah,
Bridge.
that was deep.
But yeah, definitely you have a backup. Don't
Hey
just
man,
be dependent on
that's
one
a short clip right there, bro. Short clip right there.
thing. Don't be dependent on one thing. Have a backup. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
always have a safety.
So for you finish school, you have your break going, your degree. Is that gonna feed off from you onto your OG first boss? Are you gonna get to that getting unique touch where you partnership with them, getting a shop, or no? Just independent.
You're so big on partnership. I just want the partnership. I'm not a partnership person.
One thing
I don't know how to do partner. I like to be the boss. I'm not about to be two boss. Nah, it's not about to be two of us. We gotta pick. Either I'm you. I can't do two.
What if an investor?
Okay, that's different.
Alright.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah,
Like,
That's different.
I'm just saying. I'm looking like I might invest in this.
I'm dead. Like,
Boom, like,
where I see
I need
money,
10 bands to drop on this business, cause
like,
low key the return on this.
it's this way. If you see somebody that wants to, like, they going hard and they go, and
Right.
you got the what's the word I want to use?
You got the drive. You
have the materials to
Right.
support them.
you might as well just invest in it
Right.
and get something out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, she has a drive for it. Like, okay, I will ask you this right now. I didn't want to affect people's life as a hairstylist. For now, like, anybody, God forbid, but anybody can die at a moment. Like, as a hairstylist, what do you want people to say about you?
When I die,
No.
Oh,
Of dumb like encounterment with you.
Encounterment, like,
of course, good stuff. Like,
good stuff like what?
okay, reword the question. Maybe.
How do you want your? Okay, so they always ask guys like, but yes. So okay, let's crash that question. So how did you manage high school in Braden?
Okay, good question. Okay, it was hard. It was a lot. It was long hours. It was me trying to pay attention in class, trying not to sleep in class because I worked last night. Trying to get my work in. That's why I'm so used to procrastinating, turning it in the last 2 weeks before grading. But
English class.
But I still get my good grades for me.
Yeah,
So it was definitely like big on time management. Like I had to be able to manage my time. Also, I tried to juggle sports. I tried doing track for like the first 2 weeks and I quit.
What 10th grade year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried doing track. I joined track. Actually, the only reason I actually stopped was actually because of COVID. I was actually doing it.
Yeah.
I was doing it, and I was doing the hair. I was also going to school at the same time, getting my good grades, getting my money, and also putting in the physical aspect and everything. But it was definitely a lot. Like my mom used to be like, "Oh yeah, you guys don't have to do hair when you're going. You don't have to do hair weekdays. Just do it weekends." I'm just like, that's not bringing enough money in. And like, yeah. It's not bringing enough money, and also this day is not even about the money. It's about like I've got this many clients.
You gotta be consistent.
I've got this many clients trying to do hair, and me saying no to everybody's literally pushing them to another client. I mean, to another hairstylist. They'll go and be to another hairstylist when I'm right here. Lose the business. It's going down instead of it to increase. So I'm trying to keep the consistency of it going up.
So that was one thing you were concerned about.
That was definitely one thing I was concerned about. Like just doing hair weekends, it was not gonna work for me. Even with this college one too, I'm also like I cannot just.
How did you navigate it through COVID? When we were quarantined at home.
Would you say you thrive? Because people be like, "Oh, shit went down."
Listen to these guys.
Oh,
that was what I called it.
Blessings in disguise.
Because I know you were home.
COVID.
I was home.
COVID was a
COVID, but like the first couple months, I was like, I mean, it's COVID. Everybody getting COVID, so I kind of like relaxed. And then I invested in like masks and stuff. Hand sanitizer, just try to be, keep safe. And also pray for God's protection, because at the end of the day, you can wear all this mask and still have COVID. I never caught COVID one day in my life. Right. I did hair through COVID. I did hair through COVID, through the whole quarantine. Never got COVID. Never had a client. I never had. But like, the money during quarantine was different.
Oh my goodness!
It was.
How many clients do you think you were doing a day?
I don't know. It's a long. This was 2020.
Okay. We can
This was
skip
2020.
past
But I knew it was a good year for me. Like, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people died. It probably sound not
Depressing,
People lost their
right.
jobs, but your job was booming.
Well, it was booming. That was actually the time it actually went skyrocket at the time. That was
Personally, as much as we
Okay, with school though, how did that still work?
Well, but quarantine online.
Oh
You
yeah.
talking about the online?
Yeah, so you didn't struggle with schoolwork.
That would be a big lie. If I said I was in class every time with my attendance, but I never did the work. But my attendance was always
perfect. It was
Miss
That's always
Adler.
one of-
That's not Miss Adler. What
Oh
about
my
my
God,
English teacher?
sweet.
My English teacher was
OG
like,
teacher.
yeah, my OG teacher. Yeah, I love Miss Adler. I miss her too. She was like, oh, Esther was always in class, but never did my work. I would call her name every time, but she would never.
You were sleeping.
I was asleep. But I was always in class. But then I turn into work when I know that the due date is coming. I try to turn into work, get my good grades. But I definitely slacked up one quarter. I slacked up this one quarter that kind of fucked up my GPA.
But can we say though, like that whole COVID definitely give us like a college preview experience of that
because
independence.
because you had time.
You had so much time.
That's how I know I cannot do online classes.
No, this is
No,
why.
me,
This is
I
why
think-
I was
I
asking.
can do it. Like my grades was A's.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
was.
I feel like I could do it because
Even
I
with
was
that,
doing.
I still had more time.
I was doing.
I mean, it was flexible though. You can do a lot of stuff while in class, but I cannot do it. I know myself too well. I'm gonna sleep.
I was locked in. Like,
Definitely,
bro.
bro.
I told you I was
Me
the best
personally,
shape
yeah.
of my life, bro.
So
I-
like everybody got a good experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean-
it's like school, practice, school, practice,
Right.
school, practice. Like then it's for real school practice and practice, school practice.
But
practice,
you were
school,
doing
practice.
school.
I was doing
work.
school work, school work. Sometimes if I put my computer there, I'll be doing hair.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, of course, I was expecting
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I was
I mean-
expecting that. I was not gonna be shocked. I was not gonna be surprised. Like,
Sometimes
yes.
I'll put in my AirPods. I'll put my AirPods. I'll log in my phone.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I will log in on my phone.
I went to the store. I have the class in my ear.
And I still
In
pass
high
my
school,
classes.
Literally in high school.
Just
this
do
how
the
it
work and
was.
turn
Oh,
it in.
Yeah.
I might not do the work right
Nine
there.
times out of 10, you don't
But
have to listen.
yeah, you don't have to
Not
listen.
even
Sometimes
that.
it's just common sense. I might not even really listen. I might not even do the work right there. But trust, ask Moses. I'll turn it over before
Oh,
that quarter ends.
God,
I'll get my
bro.
grades straight. If one thing,
I need to finish some assignment. I call her. That's literally was it.
it's like, yeah, bro, I'm just get it done real quick. Turn it in right now. And if it's too late, I know I talk to my teachers. Like that's why I keep a good relationship with my teachers.
Do that in college.
Amazing.
Keep a good relationship.
Keep a good
Even good at
relationship with
give
your
it Miss
teachers.
Adler, bro. She know. If it's late, she know I'm a favorite.
Wherever you are, man.
I'm my favorite.
We
People
love
have
you.
been like teachers, but no.
You gotta just keep a good relationship with your teachers and
Yeah.
get that grade straight
Right, right.
and get the
Even
money
your
too.
professors, bro, do the same thing.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
let's end it off like this because you know we got to wrap up
Right.
and everything. What are your goals? Give me top 2. Well, we don't want
It'd be something small. We don't want
Yeah,
your
we don't
enemy
want-
of progress.
Enemy, thank you. That was what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person I don't like to just even my. Well, let's not get into it. But I definitely want to own my own. I don't know if I want to call it a salon
Space.
or an space bikini or an empire. And I'm talking. I'm not
Empire.
like I said. I like the thing big. You gotta think
Let's
big.
not.
I like
It can be
empire.
more than just hair.
Why would you do
You-
a monopoly here? Like, let's not make it so.
Hey, she wants to conquer. Let's leave her.
Okay.
But look, though, she can branch up from here to different things.
It's listen. I can employ people. I don't have to even work for real. And Tamaya works,
Yeah.
but she don't have to.
Of course, she
She
choose
got-
you.
Babe,
But-
I like that she
Yeah.
said, like, most women I've met, they always like, oh, I just want to, have a house that live with my family.
And there's
I
nothing
like-
wrong with that.
I
There's
don't
nothing
know.
wrong with that.
But I like
Yeah.
women that think like empire, bro. Like imagine, cause me, I think like I want to have my own big empire. Like I'm talking about worldwide.
You can
type
be-
of
yeah, it can
domination.
definitely-
Like,
it can be
imagine
more
being
than
another woman like that. We just
Color.
Yeah.
People say
take
power
all
couples
the-
don't
It
work.
might be
taking it
conflicting
power
at
couples don't
first,
work.
but
But I mean, we just gotta make
It's
it
really
work.
what you
you
make
have
it.
to
What you
make
make
it
out
work.
of it.
right.
It's not. Please flip fucking internet.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, they working.
We don't
The internet, bro. Like the internet is just creating a whole different logic.
I don't know. If they break up now, the whole world will fall. The whole world will just collapse. Jay-Z of Beyonce.
But yeah, but any business, any entrepreneur out there, is you can definitely do more than what you do. Trust. It doesn't have to be just
Believe in
hair
yourself.
or just
Right,
definitely
right.
believe in yourself too. And trust, keep that consistency. It's very important.
Yes.
Right.
Very,
Oh
very
yeah, and before ending this off, You know, we had to shout out our bro. He's part of the podcast too. She got his hoodie on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
TJ.
Life.
TG.
TJ.
TG.
TG.
Oh, yeah,
Thank God.
Sorry.
TG
But,
lifestyle.
Yeah. Also, shout out to my friend. She got it for me. I didn't buy it with my own money. Her name is Keji.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh yeah, you see everything.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Yeah. Get your hoodie.
Yeah.
Cop your hoodie.
Copy your hoodie from
Yeah.
TG.
For sure.
You see, TG, we mentioned you, bro.
We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you, bro. Come back, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for
We
coming.
might have him back on the next episode.
Oh, for sure.
So,
Wait,
Can I
yeah.
plug solar panel? My dad.
Yep.
If you got a house and you want to install solar panels,
Yep.
Sunrun.
Yeah.
Link in the bio.
Yeah.
And you do know you get tax benefit, right?
Yeah, tax benefit.
I'm just
from
telling
installing
you some
solar.
info now.
Wanna get your
Talk
hair
to your
done?
parents.
Wanna get your hair done?
That'd be my
Stop by
plug.
Esther. And stop by Esther.
My mom a fashion designer.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Thank y'all.
Without
Thank you
further
for coming.
ado.
Tune in. We out. Peace.
Gay.
My
Underlay, nah. Underlay, pull up in a Lambo. Underlay, want another Rover. Underlay, come over. Swatella, baby. Come on my body, make I normal. Things that your body do no normal. Things that your no normal.